Hello guys, how are you all doing? Obviously, we're back. But I am live streaming off my phone. But yeah, it's good to be back. I will be full-time live streaming back again from the 12th onwards. All the gear's set up, ready, just waiting for the internet connection to get put up, because the internet we have at the moment is appalling. School gamers, mate, how you doing, bro? Michael Dunn, hey Aaron, hey, how you doing? Elite Players, how are you as well, mate? Thank you for stopping by. Obviously, if you've been looking at reports recently, over the last couple of days, Liverpool are heavily linked with Alisson Becker, I think, but we call him Alisson. He's obviously the 25-year-old Brazilian Roma goalkeeper, as well as in the last 24 hours, Kevin Strootman has come up, obviously another player from Roma. He's 27 years of age and he's a centre defensive midfielder. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Alisson? Obviously, I think it's been public knowledge that Liverpool need a goalkeeper. They've been needing a goalkeeper since Pepe Reina left, really. And, you know, Alisson, is he the right person? Obviously, there's been talks about Oblak as well. I think the thing that I don't think Oblak's going to work is he's got like an 85 or 86 million pound release clause, which is just, you know, for a goalkeeper, I don't want to be spending that sort of money. Yes, you're streamed for the first time in ages. Yes, Kieran, how you doing, mate? Sorry it's been a long time, but if these streams are working on the phone and if they're, you know, you're happy to watch them in this sort of quality, then I'll do them off my phone until the internet gets better. But yeah, just going back to the goalkeeper situation, obviously we're linked with Alisson, and as well as Oblak, but I think the stumbling block with Oblak, and I don't believe that will happen, is for the fact that I forgot how to spell your name. A-R-A-N, mate. But yeah, you throw me off course, guys. Jesus, it's been a long time. I'm trying to get the feel back. But yeah, going back to Alisson, yes, he looks like the more favourable and the more realistic target for Liverpool at this current time. But like I said, it's not set in stone. We all know that we need a new goalkeeper because Simon Mignolet, that's all I can say on the matter, really. And as well as Loris Karius. Loris Karius obviously got more game time this season. He's been obviously our Champions League goalkeeper, as well as like the League Cup and the FA Cup goalkeepers, which is a massive shame because I thought the League Cup and the FA Cup would be more for Danny Ward, because I think we're a bit harsh towards Danny Ward, to be perfectly honest. You know, basically he's just lost another year of his playing career. You know, especially when there was Premier League takers willing to take him at the beginning of the season on loan, where he would have been a regular player and we're getting game time and progressing his, you know, his career, which he isn't at Liverpool. And it is a massive shame because I've got time for him and I do think he is a decent keeper. Michael Dunn, hey Aaron, mate, you never walk alone. Hey up, Michael, how you doing, bro? Hope you're well. Thank you for stopping by. Smash the likes, hit the subscribes, you know the score, guys. But yeah, this Alisson keeper, obviously, he's only 25 years of age. He's played 32 times for Roma so far this season, picking up 1 yellow card, and his average rating is 6.92. We love you, Aaron. We do. We love you, Aaron. We do. We love you. Cheers, mate. I love you too, bro. I'm well, thank you. I'm glad, mate. But yeah, the Alisson is, you know, he's young. He's been doing reasonably well. He's more of a Jurgen Klopp sort of goalkeeper than what Simon Mignolet is, in terms of his distribution, and he seems like a half-decent shot stopper. Obviously, I just typed it on YouTube and typed in his name and watched some scouting thing. For me, he doesn't hold the ball too well. In terms of every shot, he likes to parry it out rather than trying to keep grip of it, which I think is something that he needs to adjust to. Obviously, you parry it out, all you're doing is leaving a team for the second ball. But yeah, you know, apart from that, he seems decent. You know, he loves to do the heroic saves for the camera, the big palms out and things like that, which, you know, fair enough to him. But he's still young, so, you know, I think goalkeepers really getting their prime from like 30 onwards sort of thing. Me personally, I think that's where, obviously there's exceptions for like, you know, David De Gea, but on average, that's normally how it works. Alisson is a keeping Ederson out of the... okay, he's keeping out. Yeah, and Ederson is a good guy. I think he's a good goalkeeper. I got him in my FIFA Ultimate team, so I must think he's alright. Aaron, remember me from 100 subs? Yes, I do, Elite Player. How you doing, mate? Thank you for still sticking by. But what are your thoughts on the keeper, guys? Do you think he is the keeper we should be looking for long term. Obviously, Loris Karius is still young. This Alisson is only 25. For me, I think if we can get him for a reasonable price, I think we should go all out and try and get him. Obviously, we're linked with another player from Roma. I think Roma are going to be the new Southampton for us. I think we've done Southampton enough justice, and we've just ruined their team pretty much. Instead of buying players from Southampton, we should just go and get their scouts. But it seems like we're going back into Roma, and obviously Kevin Strootman, obviously he's the Netherlands centre defensive midfielder. So far this season, he's played 24 games and 2 goals, no assists, and 1 yellow card. The average rating is around 6.67, which, you know, isn't that great. So personally, I don't think Strootman is the man we should be going for in terms of. Bear with me, guys. I will get to the comments. If I don't read them, send them again, because I can't keep reading them. I do apologise. But yeah, Kevin Strootman for me isn't the player I think Liverpool need, personally. Yes, he is defensive midfielder. You know, if we could get him for a silly price, like 20 million, then why not? But I don't think that will be the case, especially trying to get someone in January. So I'd rather see a better defensive midfielder. In this Kevin Strootman, I'd rather us try and keep Emre Can than bring in Strootman. That's just me. Got to go, Aaron. Love you, bro. Take care, Lee. Nice one for stopping by. Kate this month or not? For me, not. Hi, mods. You never walk alone. Yes, Michael Dunn. I don't know how to do it on my phone, mate. I did say I would put you up on one. I haven't forgot. Ping Pong, how you doing, bro? I'm heartbroken after Phil left. Call me a pessimist, but I do think we'll finish. Oh, what? We won't finish in the top 4, was that, mate? Do you not think we'll finish in the top 4? See, right. Let's scrap that. Let's talk. My feelings regarding the sale of Phil Coutinho. I think Liverpool wouldn't have done it, especially after, you know, the Luis Suarez, the whole PR and the stance that they had to they put ahead for not to sell him in the summer, to go through all that and then to just let him go halfway through a season and not have anything lined up as a replacement or as good news. I think it's very stupid. I think FSG and Liverpool have realised their mistakes in the past from doing that sort of stuff, and aren't going to make the same mistake in this January transfer window. I do believe I personally believe we'll see some more movement in this January transfer window. If we don't, it'll be ludicrous. And I mean ludicrous. You can't sell arguably one of your best players at the club in a January transfer window whilst you're still tight pushing for top 4, still got Champions League football, still got the FA Cup. Just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense, guys. So for me, it's got to be done. Aaron, I'm going to Anfield in March to see Porto. Oh, it'll be my first time, I think you said. Sorry, the message didn't stay there for long. Hope you enjoy it, mate. Liverpool and Anfield is a fantastic city. It's a fantastic ground. I hope you have a great time. I do think Mahrez is good. Yeah, I think Mahrez is good. But yeah, that's another thing. People are criticising Mahrez, man. Like, you know, I did do a video. Go and check it out if you haven't checked it out. But basically, my opinion on Mahrez, you know, out of the top 6 teams, or top 4 teams, yeah, we'll say top 6, Mahrez is arguably one of the best players in the league, barring the top 6 players, yeah? So if you take out City players, Arsenal players, Man United, you know the score, I think he's brilliant. I think at that level, and as a squad player, I don't think he's the replacement, but if we can get him in, I think that would be a great bit of business. What, for 40 million? Especially going by this market, it's going up and up and up and up and up. You know, it's like, where does it stop? So, like, Ross Barkley, 15 million. 15 million in today's day and age to get Ross Barkley. What the hell? That is cheap, man. And, like, you know, I know he's got injuries, I know he's got a bit of an attitude, but he is a good player. Maybe not consistent, but for 15 million. So if we can get a Mahrez for, say, 40 million, I'm all up for it, personally. I think he's a decent player. I don't think he makes the team worse. I think he makes the squad better. As a squad, I don't think he makes the first 11 better, but the squad better. So, you know, for that, I don't see where the risk is, you know. I thought when we played him, when they came to to Anfield, Leicester, I thought Mahrez is arguably one of their best players on the day. I thought he was brilliant. Obviously, he got the assist for the Vardy goal. You know, I think he's good, and I think he can play anywhere in that 3. Obviously, there's questions, people going, You know, can he play? He's just a winger. Can he play in that midfield and all that sort of stuff? You know, don't forget, you know, Gini Wijnaldum spent his career as a winger. You know, now if you look at me and you say, I'm going to put Wijnaldum on the winger, I'll go, are you mad? He's a midfielder. So, you know, don't think that these players can't adjust. Same with Oxlade-Chamberlain, predominantly been a winger and a right back. You know, he wants to play midfield and we're trying to bring him in for that. So, you know, I think Mahrez would be a good shout. It's not the replacement, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say, yeah, I'm happy to replace him with that. But Mahrez as a player to bring to the squad, I don't think is a bad idea, personally. Sorry about the comments, guys. They go in and then they just fade out. So I'll try and pick them up. I don't know how to get it up. This is the first time I've streamed it off my phone. If any of you guys can put in the comments how I can keep the comments up so they don't keep going. Reckon top 4 out of question if we get knocked out by... No, I think we'll get top 4. Alexis Sanchez is another good shout as well. Would you spend 100 million on Black? No, I wouldn't spend 100 million on him. Mate, the beard looks good, don't it? Hey, do you like it? Mahrez equals Berbatov. I'll take Berbatov. Or Berbatov was class. What do you think about Lemar? Lemar, I'll get into that in a second. Let me just read these comments. FA Cup draw tonight. Who will we get? Well, that is the mystery. But, you know, give us United. Give us United. Let's knock them out. Let's knock Everton out. Let's knock United out. And then let's go and win it. We will finish second. I hope so, Michael. But yeah, just going back to Lemar. Right. Here we go. I think, personally... what Roma players Liverpool looking at? Alisson as well as Kevin Strootman. But going back to Lemar, mate, I've missed your videos. Moved to Toulouse. I've got friends who live in Brittany, so you know the possibility of me being in France soon is fairly high. But anyway, what was I going on about? It's these comments, guys. Let me read the comments until it comes back to my head. I think we'll get Newport in the FA Cup. If we get Newport, bless them. People, please like the video. Thank you, Ping-a-Pong. Much appreciated. Where was we? I've lost all... Put in the comments what I was saying, guys. I'm adjusting to the live streaming again. You was talking about Lemar. Thank you very much. Hey. Right, yeah. Regarding to Thomas Lemar, I think personally... I think they're asking for too much money. We all know Monaco love a pound note. It's as simple as that. You know, they sold untold amount of players for silly amount of money. So I don't think it's that. I think it boils down to if we sign him in this January transfer window, we'll be paying more than what we want to pay. I do believe that Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp are highly interested in bringing Lemar to the club, but maybe not in the January transfer window due to the fact that the price that they're going to have to pay for him. Maybe we'll be looking at a possibility of the summer. That's where I do think where you're seeing reports saying, oh, the replacement for Coutinho might not happen until the summer. Doesn't mean that we're not going to get players in January, but the actual player that's going to be replacing the calibre of player Coutinho was may not happen until the summer. Are you with me? So, like, Mahrez isn't a replacement, but people will go, oh, yeah, but because he can play in a similar role, that's the replacement. No, that's not the case. But I'm like, maybe... my percentage of Thomas Lemar coming in January has gone up since the Coutinho has left, but it's still not 100% that I think it would happen. I hope that makes some sense to you guys. But yeah, thanks for digging the beard. If you see it in person, I'm starting to get little ginger wisps here, which is bad news. It's bad news. Recap, please. Just came. I'm just speaking about Alisson, the goalkeeper from Roma. Trying to get your views and opinions on that, and what you think to him, as well as do I think the Thomas Lemar business will happen? I'm probably like 75%. Look at that. Look at that. Ping-a-Pong, thank you so much for the donation, mate. I love you too, bro. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. There with the super chat. Boom. You're a top man. Do you think Mahrez will happen, and where's Mahrez's miracle? No, I did do a video, mate. If you go and check that video out, I did say on that Liverpool, right. So I want you to watch that video because it'll get the ratings up. But yeah, Mahrez, Liverpool have spoken. I believe Liverpool have spoken to Leicester about a possibility of Mahrez. Leicester have said, right, yeah, we would sell him because the player would be interested in a move. but at a fee that we want, not like you're going to try and undercut us. So I do believe that Liverpool have spoken to Leicester, and I do believe that Leicester have said to Liverpool, yes, you are allowed to go and speak to Mahrez's representatives. Medical, nowhere near at the moment. Is my opinion, guys. I'm sticking to saying my opinion, right? Because if you didn't see the video about Coutinho, I'm getting hate for saying, oh, I think Coutinho's going to happen. They're going, oh, you're full of shit, Mr. Fitzgerald. You're full of shit. You're... and all this. And it turns out to be true. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen that video. So I'm now going to stick to say, in my opinion, it may happen. So then I might do a cheeky little wink or something if it's like, yeah, you know, I think it's definitely going to happen. But, you know, we'll see. We shall see. What do you think about us buying Alexis Sanchez? I think that would be a fantastic bit of business. You know, do I think it will happen? I think Sanchez is probably more in favour for a move of Man City. Right, I'm going to talk about Sanchez because I'm sort of glad that you brought this up, right? So, Alexis Sanchez... why would you choose Man City, right? He's 29 years of age, so arguably he's got, what, 2, maybe 3 years at a push of, you know, getting a brilliant consistency out of him at a top world-class level. But they've got Leroy Sané, they've got Kevin De Bruyne, they've got Raheem Sterling hitting form, they've got that Silva, they've got David Silva. You know, I don't understand why he would go there when they've got so many good players who play in that position. He's not guaranteed to be the big man. He's not guaranteed to be... you know, the big cheese that this is the player that, you know, let's bow down to him. If he came to Liverpool, he would be the man. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me, if I was him, I'd be going, mate, right, yeah, City might be winning stuff, but if I want to be, like, in my career, like, the man, the biggest player at the club, then I'd choose Liverpool. And I do think Liverpool are going to go places. And even if we have to pay, say, 40, 50 million, even though he's only got, like, well, his contract runs out at the end of the month, at the end of the season, you know, I still think at 31, 32, 32, if we sold him, we'd get our money back. So it is arguably we're getting a player for free. So in terms of that, in terms of business, seems like the best business idea to do. And it makes up, you know, if someone went to me, right, you're going to lose Coutinho and have Sanchez, I'll take Sanchez all day. Are you with me? So the fact that Sanchez could... well, he's going to be leaving. Doesn't look like he is signing the contract for Arsenal. If we can get him for 40, 50 million, I think we should. But the wages, you know, what's he going to want? 250 grand, 300 grand a week, which is extortionate amount of money. But I'd go in for him. He makes the team better. We could surely we're appealing to him regardless to Arsenal. Obviously, they're in the Europa League. And we're in the Champions League. And it looks like we're going to be there again, hopefully, in the years to come. So, yeah, I would love for him to come. Whether if it will happen, I doubt it. I would have Falcao, then Sanchez. Really? Really? Get Navas from Real Madrid. They are getting De Gea. Yeah, Navas for me. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about Navas personally. I like this Alisson and I like Oblak. If we could get Oblak 50 million or whatever, or 60 million, yeah, I think we should go in for him. But to like go in at 80, 100 million, no, not a chance. But you know the key, like now, obviously Van Dijk's in. Van Dijk is here, obviously. The goalkeeper is the next position to be getting fixed. Obviously, we have to replace the Coutinho thing, but don't bear in mind we've got Mane, Salah, Firmino, Oxlade-Chamberlain. We've got Lallana's come back in as well, who can fill in that void. If we can get in a goalkeeper, wow, that's what we will be needing massively if we can get a goalkeeper. Because Simon Mignolet, we've dealt with his, not to be horrible, he does try, and I'm not saying he's the worst goalkeeper in the world, but no. It's like the same with Dejan Lovren. He's not the worst defender in the league, but it's just like them two players has cost us so many games over the years. It's like we can't be dealing with that stigma, because even if they play well, we've gone, yeah, but we've seen him for the last 3 or 4 years doing stupid things. That's always going to be playing in our minds. I think we need to just eradicate them players so we don't have that fear, and then bring in new. Hi Jams, LFC. Oh, right. What we got? Get Origi back. Origi looks like he's gone, mate. I don't think Origi will be back in a Liverpool shirt. Either Alisson or Oblak. Oblak is just cost too much and probably won't even join us. Well, it doesn't look like Atletico Madrid are doing that great. Griezmann, I think. That'd be a good shout, wouldn't it? If we can get him in. Imagine that for a statement. Yeah, we got rid of Coutinho, but we brought in Griezmann. It'd be awesome, but yeah, like I said, the likelihood of that happening is very, very slim. What's this? Ben Woodburn out. Ben Woodburn is looking like to be going out on loan. There has been talks about that going to Sunderland. There is a lot of weight behind that in terms of I think it's going to happen, but I reckon it'll be late on in the January transfer window so Liverpool can see exactly where they are, if you know what I mean. Why can't LFC go for Griezmann? I'd love it. Mate, do you think the medical rumours are true about Mahrez? I don't think there's a medical put in place at the moment. I do believe that Liverpool are in talks with Mahrez as representative, and just see where the player's at, you know. Because I don't think Liverpool are going to say, yeah, you're coming in, you're going to be like playing week in, week out. I don't see that position for him. But if he's happy to be a rotational player at a big club, then we could see something happen there. What about Ozil? No. What about Ozil? I know he's old. No. Get Ozil away from the club. He is the most laziest player. We can't... No. He does not fit in our team for me there, Lewis. You know, great player. You know, that's not to be argued with. But the laziness, no. We don't need that. You know, we really don't need that. You know, obviously there's been talks of like Isco, but again, buyout clauses as well as Asensio, again, buyout clauses. So there is players there to be replaced. It's just whether Liverpool can actually get them in is the big problem. Any news on the Spanish guy for his net? What? I'm not too sure. Fekir. Oh, him. Yeah, he looks class. He looks very, very, very good. I won't lie about that. But I've not heard anything. I have not heard anything. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I was going to get my messages up and talk to you about some transfers. But I'm on here, so I can't access them. Don't think Mahrez can play as the offensive midfielder. He's more of a winger. Yeah, it's just... What's his work ethic like? You know, is he going to run down, chase people down? I can't see that happening. I don't see that in his game. But I think Mahrez should come to the club. Ryan Sessegnon. I thought, you know, at the beginning, I thought he was Tottenham bound. Personally, I'm not too sure. Hi, I remember me. I was your 99th subscriber. Abid, I remember you fondly, my friend. Thank you so much. Make sure, whilst he's brought this on, make sure to like the stream, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and come and join the family. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. It's just the next Iniesta. I think he's brilliant. But to be fair, this is the only season that he's been looking decent. You know, this is the only time he's ever caught my eye. I was probably about the 10th. You and Gibb, yes. Yeah, like I said, appreciate all you guys. If you're the 10th, 1st, the 77th, the 1000, the 1012th, whatever, I appreciate you all. Thank you so, so much. I've got to make a move in a second and ring my son up, but I will come back on a live stream later on. Ugh. As this is working, I get to talk to you guys. I was probably about in the top 10. Hey, good man, good man. Ping Pong, I appreciate it. I know you've sent money across and donated before, so greatly, greatly appreciated for that earlier. What do you think about Suarez being linked with a comeback to Liverpool? Not going to happen, bro. Not going to happen. How old is my son? My son is 2 and... Well, he was 2 in September, so he's like 2 and 4 months old. Here's a question. Do we get a striker and drop Firmino back? See, that's funny. I had this question with a bloke the other day. See, Bobby Firmino, I think his best work for Jurgen Klopp is as a striker because he sets the tempo and it's like, yeah, we've got a striker who still presses everybody. If we can get another striker who does that to the same ability and better, then Firmino is the only way I can see with Firmino getting dropped. I think Jurgen Klopp, he's the most played player under Jurgen Klopp's regime at Liverpool, so he really, really likes him, and I think it's just his work ethic. So as much as I'd love to see a top striker come in, I don't think Jurgen Klopp is in the frame of mind at the moment to be in that for that to be his main priority is to, you know, to sort out the striker. That is not his main priority. He's obviously to replace Coutinho and sort out the defence. Obviously we got Naby Keita coming in as well in the summer. I see a few of the comments saying, do I think Naby Keita is going to come in January? Personally, obviously there's talks about it, money talks like we say, but do we want to be paying more money even though that we were going to get him? I don't know. But I've been told that Liverpool are also sniffing around Real Madrid. So I'm not too sure who, but they're sniffing around Real Madrid. But Liverpool have got to be careful. Obviously, all the clubs know that they've got a massive wad of cash in their pocket that they need to spend. So to try and negotiate the best deal is going to be really hard, because there are people just going, well, you've got that, so I want this. So we'll have to just see what happens. I'd take Aubameyang all day long. Aubameyang's not for me, guys. It really isn't. I don't like his attitude or anything. Yeah, he's a top striker, but apparently he said that, what was it? Jurgen Klopp, he thanks Jurgen Klopp for bringing him into the squad and whatnot, but it was the manager after Jurgen Klopp who brought the best out in him, and I don't think Jurgen Klopp and him are the best of the best mates, if you know what I mean. Hello mate, are you still living in Doncaster? I am back down south now. Obviously that's where I've been living 10 years prior to the... If you guys didn't know, I broke up with my fiance. I lived in Suffolk for 10 years. I moved back up north to just get my head straight, but I'm back down in Suffolk now, looking to get into a place and get back to work and things. So yeah, I'm back down south, mate. Cool. But anywho, right, I'm going to jump off this live stream, guys. I'm going to be back on in probably about 20 minutes to half an hour. So make sure to get yourself a cup of tea, little bite to eat, and make sure to jump in. I'll quickly answer this question. Adam Williams, I've only now started watching Is It About Alisson. It's also about Kevin Struttman as well. Obviously in recent, about a couple of days, he's come out in the press about Kevin Struttman and Liverpool may be interested in him. The thing about this January transfer window now Phil Coutinho's gone, it's just gonna go nuts. Every day we're gonna be linked with somebody else. That's just the thick of it. Oh yeah, Leon Goretzka. That's what I'm going to talk about in the next stream. See you later, Aaron. Take care. Cheers, Michael. Where do you live down? Comment when. Right, anyway, guys, I've got to go and quickly speak to my son. I'm going to get myself something to eat as well. I will be coming back to do a live stream later on this evening. Now I know I can get it on my phone. Much appreciated if you guys could smash that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Whilst you hit that subscribe button, the little bell, if you click on that, that'll give you all the links and all that juicy shit, and it'll tell you when all my live streams are kicking off. And yeah, I want to do some overlays and stuff for you guys as well. Don't want to panic buy. No, we can't panic buy. But yes, I will speak to you guys in about half an hour or so. So take care and see you guys very soon. Bye.